we have reached the end of the pod where we do the same thing every week, which is Last Looks.
Okay.
And
love the name. Very good. General meeting Last Looks. Just a creative genius.
And you know where it comes from, obviously. And I explained this in the first episode with Crew, but also like I just like the alliteration of it.
Yeah.
Great. But also it's really because this podcast is sort of evolving and I'm finding my way. And like I knew pretty much what I wanted it to be. What I also sort of just really am connecting to, and I think everyone else is too, which I'm so happy about, is a pop culture appreciation, a remembrance of the shit we love and what is meaningful to us. And that also sort of is defining of us, right? Totally. So to me, I want to talk all day about my favorite this, my favorite that, this new show I watched. And I think that enthusiasm comes through when people talk about their favorite things. So having said that, because we are going to get you out of here in 8 minutes.
Ooh, baby.
You know I love a deadline. I got you on that plane. I'm getting you out of here. That clock will say 3:10 and you will get those shoes on and get the hell on the road.
Obsessed with it.
Okay, favorite movie of all time?
Okay, this is a no-brainer for me, and I don't care who judges me. I will die on this hill. The greatest movie of all time. It is comedic excellence. There's no great. It is the first time I laughed so hard I cried. I vividly remember. It is White Chicks.
Yes.
White Chicks is the greatest movie of all time, and I have fulfilled my dream of reenacting that scene with Terry Crews many times.
Oh my God, have you really?
Wait,
that's amazing.
You weren't there 2 years ago at the Volley. Me and Terry Crews redid the
Did you really?
Yes, we did.
Is he coming this year?
I will let you know.
Exactly.
Yes, I will let you know.
See him.
But White Chicks is the first time I remember laughing so hard I cried.
I love it.
And I hear that they might be making another one.
I hear that as well.
And I will, if whoever's listening to, I will die if
I got to work very briefly with Marlon, and he is the funniest, sweetest, and like just like more talent in his pinky than
100%.
I can't wait.
They're amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no
amazing.
White Chicks. Hold my poodle.
Okay. Love it. This is what I'm saying, right? Like the excitement you have about that. Love it. Okay. Music. You are stranded on a desert island. You have 2 albums with you to maintain your sanity.
Wow.
You're not there forever. It's not Tom Hanks in Castaway, but you're there for a bit. What are those 2 albums?
Okay. Definitely it's going to be Bob Marley's greatest hits.
Because
100%.
we are who we are. Yes.
Huge Bob Marley
I love that.
fan.
You're so much younger than me, but like that is my college experience so through and through. I love that album.
Bob Marley is the first portrait in my house. It's the biggest portrait in my house. Always the first song, One Love, is actually I have a One Love tattoo right here.
You do?
I do.
Oh, cool.
I'll give you a little
I know. I have never seen that.
Yeah.
We must have covered it up when you had a huge pregnant belly.
Yep. I just really love the message in the songs. It's very like sonically calming to me. Love his voice, love his story, love how his ideas about life. So Bob Marley for sure. Otherwise, I'm going to give you a timely answer for the next one.
Great.
The current album I've been listening to nonstop, which I cannot get enough of, and I'm sure many people will relate to this, is Justin Bieber's new album. Swag. The second one I'm still working on. The first one, Swag 1. It's such a different side of him. And again, sonically from top to bottom, when you listen to it, it's so cohesive. It just really flows. And I really love his album. And I think the writing is really beautiful.
And he's Canadian, so we had to get that
correct.
in there.
Absolutely
obviously.
correct. It's mostly Canadian. Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Great,
so I'm going to go with those 2. Bob Marley and Justin Bieber.
I was say the Jamaica thing.
Two sides of the,
but it's fine. We contain multitudes.
Yeah, there you go. We're complex.
Okay, books. Do you have a favorite book of all time, or even just a book you've read recently that's really stayed with you? New York Times bestselling author Lilly Singh. Just wondering. Just curious.
One of my favorite books of all time is called The 4 Agreements.
Yes.
My first therapist gave it to me. And I know it's quite a common answer, but I will say it was revolutionary for me when I read it. And it's one I revisit often. Every time I'm in a little bit of a pickle and I'm really at a crossroads of like, I don't really know how to navigate the situation.
Yeah.
I will pick up The 4 Agreements. I feel like it's a really good baseline reminder about what's important in life.
Okay, this is great. I have, of course, I'm familiar with it, raised by Oprah, but also have never read it myself.
Yeah,
and
really?
This is,
I didn't recommend it enough. I will say, because it's so... Actually, my second book, Be a Triangle, was really inspired by The 4 Agreements and its simplicity. I feel like when you read self-help books or books that are nonfiction, sometimes it can be a bit daunting.
Yes.
It can be like, wait, I got to change all these things.
Yeah,
I gotta do all
feels
these.
like homework.
Yes. 4 Agreements was just very much like baseline belief system.
Straightforward.
Which was very simple for me, yeah.
Okay, this is great. Last question.
Okay.
306, we're doing it. Yes. What TV is either your favorite show of all time, or what are you watching recently that you loved and would recommend?
Okay, my favorite show of all time, and I was late to the party for this one.
Okay.
But I did watch it during the pandemic. It is, in my opinion, the greatest show ever made. It is the funniest show ever made. it is the smartest show ever made, and that is Veep.
Yes,
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Correct.
Yeah, this is factually correct.
I was just
not
going
even
to say,
my opinion.
that is inarguable.
Correct.
And Your Honor, I rest my case. Thank you so much.
I could watch it over and over again. Yeah. She is
brilliant.
Outstanding. Every person's outstanding, but she is just excellent.
She's
in
beyond.
that show. She's beyond.
beyond.
That show should be a masterclass.
It completely is. Did you, because you didn't have any scenes with Sam Richardson on Let's Have Kids. He was there at the baby shower, but after we had wrapped you and crew out. Okay, got it. Because I was going to say.
Yeah.
I mean.
And I've met many of the cast members of the show, and I always stop to be like, I need to tell you.
Exactly.
I need to sit down and I need to tell you.
We need to talk.
Yeah, literally.
It's also, it's like a vestige of another time. It was, oh my God. Yes.
But I'll give you a 0.5 answer because you know what? We got 3 minutes.
Please
Why not?
do.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Another show that I think is really, really important, just because of my beliefs around like girls and women. When you're talking about supporting girls and women, men have to be part of that conversation.
Yes.
So it's so important. Like the patriarchy doesn't just negatively impact girls and women. It really negatively impacts boys and men as well.
You bet.
And so anything that highlights the importance of male mental health, men being vulnerable, male friendships, all these things that are supposed to be toxic that are actually really, really great.
Yes.
Ted Lasso.
Yes.
I feel like the importance of Ted Lasso could be studied in school.
Be
I really
curious.
do. I think so many boys and men and people in general watch that show and be like, oh, I can be vulnerable as a man and I can have male friendships. And we don't really see male friendships like that on TV. And I think that's really important for men to see. So I'm going to say, not only because it's so joyful to watch and it's so hilarious, but Ted Lasso is just an important show.
I couldn't agree with you more. That is such a perfect way to end, because also, who's been more supportive as from the male side of things than Jason Sudeikis for women's sports? Like, God bless. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Every time he shows up at a game, which is a lot of time,
Yeah.
my best friend Amy and I are like constantly saying, like, look at him.
Yeah.
There, he's there again. Love. And just incredible work. And I couldn't be more excited it's coming back.
Totally.
Lilly Singh, this is genuinely, it was an honor.
No, my honor, please.
And let me just close this loop since we have 1 minute to say, you not just sent me the podcast equipment and was like, you can do this and blah, blah, blah. Maybe like, it was like mid-May and you'd randomly text me. It's like a Wednesday night. You're like, I'm just checking in. How's it going? Like you kind of, I think almost felt I needed that push.
Yeah.
And like by that point I was like putting it together, but still like not telling anyone even. Right. I was like so in the closet about it. And I just am forever grateful to you.
You're so sweet. And I'm so happy to do this. And I hope years from now, when this is the biggest podcast in the world, you'll still have a booking slot for me. Just come in here and have this conversation.
I guess we'll make it work.
But just in case, I'll just soak this up right now. This is my only time.
You're the best.
Thank you, Becky.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much.
you. Thank you.
I never know how to end a podcast. I love